2 Queensland women have been arrested and charged with murdering a police officer after fatally hitting him with a stolen car. The incident occurred just after 3 a.m. on the 26th of June, after 2 women hired a white Hyundai Kona from Budget Rent-A-Car in Ipswich, but failed to return it, so was reported stolen. The driver was 33-year-old Sky Wallace and the passenger 24-year-old Kerry O'Brien. 53-year-old Senior Constable David Masters tried stopping the car with road spikes along Bruce Highway at Burpengary when it's alleged Sky deliberately swerved to run down the officer, killing him and then fleeing the scene. The pair then travelled about 12 miles away to Quarry Road at Mudloo, where they dumped and torched the car, which was later found burnt out. Kerry was arrested on the 27th of June after the authorities raided a property in Upper Caboolture. After spending a few days on the run, family members convinced Sky to do the right thing and turn herself in. Just prior to midnight on the 29th of June, she fronted up at the Caboolture police station to surrender while in possession of a taser which was handed in without incident. Sky then immediately requested to go to a hospital as she felt like she had some glass in her eye. She said she previously removed some pieces of glass from her eye and still thought she had some glass in there. She was taken to a hospital, but no glass was found. The pair had their matters heard in court earlier this week. Both have been refused bail and have been charged with murder, arson, and unlawful use of a motor vehicle. Sky was also charged for unlawful possession of a weapon after handing in the taser. David is survived by his wife Sharon and his 21-year-old son Jack, who dreamed of becoming a police officer one day. A couple have been charged with child neglect after officers found them living in a car with 5 children, with Suboxone, no food or drinks, no clean diapers and no proper shoes for the kids. The incident occurred early in the morning on the 29th of June, when the authorities were alerted that a woman was parked in a Saturn at the Mount Israel Church in Tunnelton, West Virginia, near the corner of Marquess and Stone Hollow Roads, where she appeared to be slumped over the wheel. The outside temperature was 70 degrees Fahrenheit and was extremely humid. When officers responded to the scene, they approached the driver of the vehicle, 32-year-old Angel Bosley. As they walked up to the car, they saw that she was crying. They also observed 5 kids in the front and rear of the car, ranging from ages 1 to 12. The officers ran a check on the car's registration and found it belonged to a different model car, which had expired in February of 2020. They also discovered that Angel had a revoked license. When questioned why she was parked in the area, she replied that she was looking for her husband, 40-year-old David Bosley, who had threatened to stab her in the head 5 days earlier. The officers checked their records and noticed they tried to perform a welfare check on Angel's residence since that incident was reported, but have been unable to come in contact with her. When deputies asked Angel where she and the children live, she replied that all 7 live in the car because they're homeless. When Angel was asked if there was food in the car, she replied that there was not, but she said she made formula earlier that night for the baby. A search of the vehicle revealed there was no formula in the car. At that point, Angel stated there's juice in the car, but the officers were only able to locate some dirty substance that resembled tea in the baby bottle, as well as half of a Pepsi. The officers then asked Angel if she had a diaper, because the baby needed changing. However, Angel had 2 diapers in the car that were covered in dirt and unknown substances. The police also observed the baby asleep on a purse, which had 3 loose strips of Suboxone, which were prescribed to David. They asked Angel if the strips were required to be locked up securely and out of reach of others, and she replied yes, but deputies noted that all Suboxone strips were in ready access to all children. They questioned Angel how long it's been since anyone bathed, to which she replied a day and a half ago, but one of the children stated it's been 3 days since they bathed. The officers noted that the car was extremely filthy, and there were 2 very dirty stuffed animals in the back seat, and that they were the only toys. During questioning, David walked up to the car and told deputies that Angel had his Suboxone in a purse, and it was okay as long as he was there. The officers asked Angel if the vehicle's air conditioner worked, and she stated that it did, but the officers told her that due to the recent high temperatures, the car would not be cool enough to reside within. One child had oversized boots, and none of the other children had shoes. Due to this, all of the children's feet were extremely swollen, and one child had extremely red feet, which Angel stated because he had been stung by a bee, which she had no medication for. Angel and David had been charged with 5 counts of child neglect, and they're being held at the Tygartt Valley Regional Jail on a $100,000 bond.